Hello, you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back. Today's divine feminine reading is interesting. Okay, so I probably said it like every every intro. Anyways, the song that I got led to is "The Queen Is Back." This song came to me a little bit different than normally how the songs come, so that was very interesting as well. Um, and the song, when you listen to the whole song, um, it seems as if she's saying one thing, but it kind of turns into something else. Like what the concept that I had understood from the song was she's saying that she's back with whoever she wanted to be, like she's back in regards to like love with her person, but at the same time her not losing her crown. It's almost like I got my crown on and I got my love life, my career, my everything just in check. I'm the Queen of Wands, okay? So she's just the Queen of Wands and she has it all. She has that passion, she has that fierceness, and it's like she's just on top of the world. It's like every box that could be checked on her list is checked. Okay, so it's very interesting because at first I thought she was like just gonna be saying about her independence. No, from the lyrics of the song and the vibe that I got is she has it all. So this is a divine feminine that is with a counterpart, okay, and they're on top of their game, or at least they're starting it. This is something feels like it's very fresh, okay. So it would have been maybe a divine feminine that recently has gotten to a partnership, or is like it's like right there. It's like itching. It's a vibe. You can feel it. You can feel it before it comes. There's a feeling. Um, Anyways, so the song talks. I'm not gonna read the whole song. I'm just gonna read the parts that kind of just jump out. But the song, she's like, it basically starts off. She walks into a room, everybody moves. It's not a day too soon. She stands and strikes a pose. Everyone goes whoa, whoa, pretty much. Okay, so everyone's watching. Okay, she's the center of attention. She's just. I don't know if you've ever been around a person like most times it happens to celebrities, but there is other people that their vibration is just so high that as soon as they walk into a room, everyone can't help but turn. Even if everyone's busy doing something else, it doesn't matter. Okay, they're stopping and they're turning and they're looking. Okay, and then it goes on to say she's back. Okay, keep on saying that you want to see her. She's back. Look in the mirror and you want to be her. She's back. Okay, so there's just this level of confidence that she is just kind of vibrationally just giving out. I just feel like she just, the way that she walks into the room, it's like nothing, no one can stop her on her mission of whatever she has to do that day in that moment. She's just like she's in it. It is, the song even goes on about people are screaming at her, so it kind of is a little bit of a celebrity vibe ish. Maybe you may be getting some spotlight kind of fame going on, getting a little bit more popular. It goes on to say that pretty much she's like, I'm your friend, I'm your lover, I'm your sister, my dear brother, I'm your dear fairy godmother. Now you know your queen is back. And from that section for the song, I feel like the divine feminine is understanding that she shifts and changes depending on the circumstance, depending on the situation. It's like a chameleon, blending in. She knows how to adapt. She knows how to, even like a shape shifter, I think is the word, where it's just, you can just transform. And I feel like in that part of the song, it's like she's explaining like she's whatever she has to be to get it done. She's just really in her power. Like I just, Queen of Wands energy heavy in this reading. So continues on, but she dances, yada yada yada, and just kind of continues to go on to the same thing. But the part where I picked up on the person coming back, she kind of says in the end, she's like, I always told you that I'll never leave you. Okay, she's back now. this particular song, she's talking about a career. To be honest, she's not talking about a person. Um, so it is very possible that you could just be also finding your way into what your purpose is and being okay in all other fields. It's almost like everything is, like, say example, you're redoing a room, okay? And the last thing that you have to do is just wait for the baskets to be delivered, and you put them in the slots and it's done. Everything's done. You put everything in there and it's done. And that feeling when you step back and you look at it, okay? I feel like you have all the slots and you just got the baskets. You just put all the baskets back and you step back and you look at it. There's a sense of hard work being accomplished that I get coming in from here. But I laughed when she in this part of the song when she's like that you she's like, I keep on saying that you want me when you're all alone. It's like she knows that she is wanted, admired. She just kind of just attracts like abundance. It's just radiating. Okay, but let's see further into this. Okay, so what is the message for the divine feminine? What is the message? Having it all, eh? Divine feminine, or at least on the roads to it. We have here boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So there's things that are around you that could be slowing your journey down. It could be going a lot more smoother, a lot more faster, and it's time to take a little bit of a review to see, okay, where do I have to establish better boundaries? And when it comes to boundaries, it's not only just about, okay, with people. Sometimes it's within yourself. What kind of things do you let slide? Okay, like say example, you decided you were going to cook today and then something happened, so you found an excuse not to cook. It's like, no, stay true to it and be like, okay, fine, if I ever a day where I don't cook, I'm going to make sure that I buy at least a healthy meal. It has to be a healthy meal. It can't be anything junk. It's like you have some sort of compromise, some sort of kind of thing when those times come in where it's a little bit of an uncomfortable thing. Like, there's times when people even like an example of something I do. If I'm in my feelings, okay, and something's going on, and basically, if someone's contacting me and it's not an emergency, I ask myself, like, do I need to, like, am I good in that moment? Like, am I okay? No, I'm not. So then that text message can wait. That phone call can wait. That project can wait. Am I working on a project right now, and but I'm really hungry, but I keep telling myself 5 minutes more? No, have better boundaries. Stop, go and eat, and come back to the project. It's okay. It's like boundaries in different aspects, not just around people. Because even with the you see here, it's hands. It's like almost like everyone's got their hands in the pot. Everyone's got their hands in the pot. So be careful with that. So I wanted to say is being more careful of what kind of aura you have around certain people, as well as what kind of relationship have you established with yourself of staying true to what you want. Because there's gonna be days, okay, we're all human, when we're just like, I do not want to get out of bed, and that is okay, because maybe you need that much rest. But if you've been doing that like 5 days a week, okay, come on, and it's not something that's serious, get out of it. Get out of it. I swear I saw this card when I was cutting the deck. But anyways, it's the Medicine Guardian. And it says, be open to healing information. And then the next one we have here is a broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. It could be a little difficult for you to establish boundaries. You may have not even noticed that this was a thing that you had developed, where you allowed, it was like a certain point where it's like you were just being nice, and before you know it, at some point it went too far. Someone went too far with it, or you allowed them to come too far with it. I feel a sense of when you are more focused on being in kind of that peace and joy and calm, relaxing type of energy. You'll be more aware of when things make you feel uncomfortable. Like it's almost like the saying, like, like, where did I say yes to, or when did I say yes to a situation where I really wanted to say no? Like, really make those judgments of, like, is there situations that are in my control that I can actually say, no to, when I don't want to say yes. Look into those situations, because I feel like it's going to help you heal something about yourself. With this healing, being open to healing information, I feel like there is a reason why you say yes to certain situations, or to someone, or to just like this boundaries. There is a reason why you established this. I want to get a little more to find out what healing information does the divine feminine need to know to help them embrace this energy of peace? What things do they have to have boundaries on? Let's clarify this a little more. His medicine garden, that's Raphael's Archangel Raphael's energy, okay? And that's all about healing, that healing energy. And green might be something that you maybe it's your favorite color, or it should be around nature a little bit more. I feel there's a sense of how you get your freedom is being in nature. It's going to ground you. And when you feel more grounded, you're going to feel less of this unstable. Yeah, see, Six of Pentacles. There's an uneven give and take in a situation. You're giving more than you're receiving. But it's just who you are. You're just a giver. We have here Eight of Wands. You're getting communication of something. I mean, we have here, it says be open to healing information. So information is going to come in. What kind of information is going to come in? What information is going to come in for the divine feminine regarding this situation? Maybe in a partnership in the past, you gave more than you should have, or you allowed things to slide, or made excuses for certain situations. We have here, make peace with your past. Okay, so second time peace has come out. Two different cards, two different decks, okay? Make peace with your past. So there's something from your past that you need to heal from, that causes you to react in a certain way, where your boundaries get crossed, where there isn't an even give and take. But once you tap into making peace with your past and letting that burning might be a good thing that you could do, or maybe being around fire like a candle. So obviously be safe, please, come on. We're grown, right? But if there's somewhere you could be, like, maybe there's people that do rituals, like, they burn a piece of paper, they write out stuff and they burn pieces of paper, or just go be around a fire pit, have a candle. There's so many different ways that you could watch a video of a fireplace thing, and it may sound crazy, but it does do an effect if you sit there long enough. Once you make peace with that, is when you can get this communication. But let's see, what's further communication are you gonna get? How can you help them make peace with their past? How can they make peace with their past and heal from this situation? Heal their energy, watch their energy. A clear solution. We have Lantern Fairy coming out. And your Princess, powerful personal growth. So, card number 41 and card number 24, okay? 41 going down to 5, okay? 5 for me is about challenge, but it also has that change, okay? So it's kind of a little bit like a tower card in a sense. And this card is talking about powerful personal growth. So to get to the stage where you have better boundaries and you're kind of like changing old patterns, you have to have a level of it's almost like a backbone. It's like you have to have a better backbone in situations. I feel like you get into your head and you think, oh, things are, or you're supposed to say yes to this, or you're supposed to do these things. It's like, where did that supposed to have to come from? I feel like the more you establish these better boundaries, the more that you're going to get more confidence and understanding yourself. There's a sense of some sadness I'm getting here from this card. She's very down, sad. She has like a turtle shell in her hand, but I don't see the turtle. So it could be a sense of a loss. You know, they say that when you're changing who you are, it's like you're shedding that old. It's a new. It is. It's almost like a death to the old you, because you're now going on to another journey, another path. It's these things that have been crossing your boundaries, is it's not meant to stay with you. It now needs to be dealt with so you can move on to your next path, your next journey. Okay. Remember, you're the Queen of Wands. Okay, that was very powerful fire energy. You might be even a fire sign. I wouldn't be surprised because there's a lot of fire energy I've been feeling. I mean, there's flames there. There's flames there. Coming through in your reading. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. With a clear solution, I feel like there's gonna be a path shown to you. But what's the path? Very drawn to the fact that she has the lantern in her hand. Everywhere's dark around her, but she has just enough that she can still see where she needs to go, if it's left or right, forward or back, you know? But I want to see clear solution, clear solution. Now, the back to the numerology. So the 24, you know, adding up to six. Six for me is really is taking that time to kind of just look back at, you know, what's going right, what's going wrong in certain situation, what's really going, what's really happening, you know, what part do I play, what part do they play. Okay. It's also a double six, with the six being over here. Eight, about that balance, you know, that infinity, like that constant loop. Okay. And I feel like it's what you're doing now is to strengthen your bond with yourself. It's like setting your rules, the things that you won't allow. Like, it's almost like not allowing people to cross your boundaries, enter into your energy if you don't want them entered in your energy. There's a sense of like, listen, I may be a nice person, but doesn't mean I need you in my life, or doesn't mean I'm gonna accept these things, or it's just kind of, but it's not doing it in a rude way. It's just having your standards known. Okay, it's like people knowing your standards now. But let's see, what's the clear solution? What's the clear solution? The divine feminine, the situation. Protest, start a revolution. I really like that. And then we also have the 2 and the 8 coming through here, with it, you know, boiling up to the 10. Okay, so there's a completing stage. Okay, mission complete. I like to see that, boo. What a beautiful way to end the reading. But start a revolution, right? When I think about protesting and, you know, standing up for your beliefs and what you believe in, and what you believe to be right, and I feel as if you're standing up for yourself. Okay, you're not standing up for anyone else but you. There's a sense of just this fierce, powerful leader, fiery energy that I feel you are starting to spark within yourself. Okay, you know how much guts it takes to go and stand up and protest for something. um I have never done it, so I know that like I've thought about it, but I don't even have the guts to go and do it. And there's people out there that have the guts to go and do it. No matter what happens, they have the guts to go and protest. It takes a lot of guts to do that, but oh my, what a beautiful thing you can do. It can spark change. It can inspire other people. There's so many different things that can unravel from doing this. So I feel like you becoming you allows other people to see that it's possible and that they can become them. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Yeah, until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.